I can't tell you how excited I am to film this video. I have described myself in the past on this channel as a chronic goal setter, and that still definitely is the case. So I am so excited to jump into my 2025 goals. So welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Ashlyn. I'm a 26-year-old wife and mom, and I make lots of personal finance content. So if that sounds like something you are interested in, I would love it if you would subscribe. My 1-year-old is just right next to the camera munching on some puffs, so if you hear her, I'm sorry about that. I'm hoping my mic will not pick that up as much, but we will see. So yes, 2025 is upon us and we get to create some goals for the year. If you watched my last video, I went through my 2024 goals and how we did, and it was kind of a major fail, to say the least. I did not check off majority of the goals that I set last year. We did have some major life changes that happened last year, but 2025 we are going to be much more realistic with the goals we set, and we're going to check them all off. So before I get into the goals themselves, I feel like a little background. So before we get into the goals themselves, I feel like a little bit of background on our finances will be helpful for those who are just starting to watch the channel. So my husband and I are completely debt-free. We paid off all of our debt in 2019, and we have kind of sworn off debt since then. We are currently paying for my husband's master's degree and working towards owning our first home. When I started this channel, crazy, almost 2 years ago now, I started it with the goal of owning a home outright by the time I'm 30. I'm 26 right now. 30 is fast approaching, and we are quite far away from that goal, but you know, we'll see if we reach it. But based on that goal and our kind of swearing off of debt, I feel like that paints the picture a little bit more of the kind of people that we are, the kind of goals we set, and kind of our direction for our finances. Okay, so now for the fun part. I am so excited to film this. The first goal is a super exciting one, and that is to graduate debt-free. Like I said, we are currently paying for my husband's master's degree. We have 2 semesters left to pay for, and we have not taken out any student loans for that degree. So we're in the home stretch, and I am so excited to be done saving for school and everything that entails. So this one is number 1. It is my most exciting goal, and I am very ready to check this off. I'm hoping that earlier in the year we will be able to put this one in the books, check it off, be done with it, but we'll see how that goes. My second goal is to have a fully funded emergency fund. So right now we technically do have a fully funded emergency fund. It's fully funded for 3 months, almost 4. Ideally, I would love for that to be at a year's worth of money, but we're gonna just keep it more realistic for this year, and I'm hoping to get that to our 6-month mark, which will be about $15,000. So with those first 2 goals, that takes up the majority of the money that we are able to save throughout the year. So we will see if we can accomplish any of these other things that would be nice. But realistically, those are my top 2. Those are the ones financially we want to meet this year. My next goal is a little bit less personal finance, but still related, and that is to start making money on this channel. I mentioned I am coming up on 2 years working on this channel, and while it really did just start as something to keep myself accountable to the big goals that we were setting, it's become much more of a hobby and something that I am going to continue to do for years and years. But at the same time, I would love to create some income with it. So this year, I would love to get monetized on this channel and also just get a little bit more creative with how I'm going to earn money with the channel. Obviously, I have to wait for the monetization to get AdSense and earn money that way, but I know that there are lots of other ways to make money on YouTube, so I'm going to be looking into that much more. I want to do more short form content, increase the quality of my long form content, and yeah, just make my channel better this year so that I can give you what you want, grow my audience, and eventually start making money. My last goal for this video is kind of more of a would be nice thing, but it is to have $5,000 saved towards our home. We are kind of already using up all of the money that we are able to save over and above our just necessities with those first two goals. So I'm not sure if we will be able to put any money towards a home this year, but if we have any wiggle room, that is where that money will be going. I am excited to be done paying for school so that the money that we would have put that way will now be headed towards our home, which is super, super exciting. I'm very excited to start making some progress towards that goal. Obviously, it being the overarching goal of this channel, it is one that I am definitely looking forward to. But those are all the goals that I am setting financially for 2025. I'm super excited to get started on them and to check them off this year. I am going to hold myself to it. We are checking these off this year. If you liked this video, then please give it a thumbs up. It just takes a second and it really helps my channel. It gets lots more eyes on my videos. And if you're not already subscribed, please subscribe. I make tons of videos just like this one, and the quality is just gonna go up from here. So please make sure you're subscribed as well. If you have a minute, like I said, I'm kind of a nerd when it comes to goals, so I would love to hear what your number one goal is for 2025. Your favorite goal, the one that gets you most excited or inspired. I would love, love, love to hear that. So please leave me a comment of what that number one goal is for you. And I will see you again next week for another one. Bye!